Yeah, brother, those kind of fights, man. Boring fights that hurt the sport. I mean, I will tell you, I think it ruined boxing, right? And there used to be this adage that two really, really skilled boxers would land up making for a boring fight, right? But, that's not always true. It depends on what the output is of the guy there. Now, listen, you got to take risks. Like you got to take risks in life, right? Like another snoozer. Remember Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou, right? On paper, you'd say, "Oh, this is going to be a knock 'em, bang up show," and then they get in there and they're scared to take a risk. That's what it was like for Walker Reyes. Absolutely scared to take a risk. Do I blame some of this on the modern light sparring? Yeah, I do. I mean, you get used to essentially not engaging, not getting hurt, and then it becomes kind of a rhythm for you, right? Like you're used to sparring like this, fighting like this, where nobody really puts out and you're in no real danger. And I try to tell the kids I spar with today, and they don't listen to me, and I understand. I mean, look, who really wants to get hit? Nobody wants to get hit, right? Like even somebody like myself who doesn't mind it because I grew up with it, it's not pleasant, right? Your goal is to hit them and not get hit. That having been said, if you want to land your own blows, you've got to expose yourself to get hit. And unfortunately, what Walker Reyes was a fight where neither guy wanted to expose himself at all to the other guy. And who's the loser? The losers are the fans, right? But look, this isn't boxing, and Dana White takes it out on these guys too, right? Dana White doesn't stand for that. He doesn't allow for that. He penalizes them in the matches he gives them and other things like that. So, they'll have repercussions themselves. But, when you're so accustomed to standing in front of somebody and sparring and, pawing out at each other and playing a game of tag, and I'll say it again, I mean, listen, the worst part about karate, and don't get me wrong, karate's an art, so there's a lot of parts that aren't applicable to street fighting. Just like jiu-jitsu, there's a lot of parts that are not applicable to street fighting, right? But here's the bottom line. The worst part about karate was there was no full contact training, right? And that's what made karate useless, meaning a black belt could get in there against a street fighter. The street fighter was used to get hit, clocks him, and he knocks him out cold, and that's it. Well, today's MMA sparring, very ironically, is like that karate sparring years ago where nobody wants to get hit. And you almost can't hit your opponent, right? Like you get too aggressive in sparring in the gym, guys will come over and have a talk with you like, hey, you really can't do that. You're supposed to go light. And if you're a guy training for a fight in the gym, in the ring or cage, how does that help you? I don't know. It's just an old man's opinion. I like and follow for more of the fight game.